Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to another edition of Oilers After Dark post-game reaction. This is episode 214. I apologize in advance for my voice being shot. I was at the game last night, so yes, I'm a little beat up. A little bit, but it was well worth it. Got a treat for you, got a few things to add, got a few things to talk about. Let's get into it. Oilers win in overtime. Play La Bamba, baby. 2 in a row to end the homestand, end the month even. 12 games, 6 wins, 6 losses, 3-3 at home, 3-3 on the road. Although technically it's 3-2-1 at home because of the overtime L. The loser point to Boston. So 3-2-1 at home. Not too shabby. Could have been better. Could have been worse. And the 3-3 on the road. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Won the games you had to win. Lost some you should have won. But hey, we don't talk about it. That's in the monthly review video that will be done in the next coming days. Also the monthly preview video, which will be done in the next couple of days as well. Now, Oilers had a very sloppy game. This was not a Picasso. This was not a Mona Lisa. This wasn't even a Rembrandt. This was your kid's drawing that you put on the fridge even though you know it's ugly. For all you parents out there, you know which drawings I'm talking about. Your kid is so proud of it, but it's like a stick man, and the coloring is all off, and it's out of the lines. But hey, your kid did it. So you put it on your fridge, and you just cover it up with something else a couple days later, a week later. Yeah, that's what this was. That's the type of game this was. This was a bad game by the Oilers, start to finish. Even that overtime, it was sloppy. It was lucky. And I will show you the recording I have. I recorded all of overtime, but I just got a video of the goal. There was lots of times where passes could have, should have been made that were not made, but also, there was times where Bouchard just couldn't figure out his asshole from his elbow. And reading post-game comments, we're blaming CC. Really? We're blaming CC for Bouchard not knowing how to find his asshole, keep a puck in, and make a 2-foot pass? Okay. Well, let's get into it. I'll show you this just for funsies. Here's the warm-up. Here's some still pictures I took of the warm-up. Oh, just gotta love that Stuart Skinner. Hey, fucking Skinner. What a good game he had. Not too good for the first 2 periods, but after that, he shut her down pretty good. Shut her down, he did. Yes, that is my hat in the grass. Now, this part's really cool to me. This part is super cool to me. That's interesting. Why is it not doing what I want it to do? There we go. So this part right here, sorry folks. Jesus. It sucks that I can't just magnify it the way I want it to. But yes, right here, like right beside, you can kind of see that guy with his camera up. That's my son next to the yellow sign. Me and my son were there. That's pretty cool to me. Like I know nobody cares, but that's cool to me that my son got to enjoy his 9th birthday at an Oiler game. Like, it's not very often I get to take my son out and treat him to stuff like this, but hey, it was his birthday. We thought, hey, we'd indulge a little bit, right? How often do you turn 9? I guess the answer would be once, right? You only turn 9 one time. But I'll get back into showing the rest of the photos here. Just thought I'd do that. That was my son there sitting there with the hat. That's pretty cool. There's Stu. There's Sam Gagne. He was in warm-ups, didn't play. Connor McDavid. Stu, my son's hand. Stuart's his favorite player. I'll just go through it again this time without the zoomed-in bullshit. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. And then we'll talk about the white. We'll talk about the game in and of itself. Lots to talk about, lots to break down. Excuse me. Oilers with that win last night actually helped themselves out significantly. Now only 1 point behind the Vegas Golden Knights. Keeps the St. Louis Blues pretty much out of reach to catch them now. We had a guy behind us chirping the Oilers the entire time. I looked around and said, no wonder you don't talk. No wonder you're talking so much shit you don't know what you're talking about. He was a Flames fan wearing a Flames jersey. Because of course he was. So here's the updated standings for y'all and the game by game, goal by goal. Like I said, period one's first goal of the game scored on the power play by the St. Louis Blues. Thomas makes it 1-0 St. Louis. Not too long after that, bad giveaway, bad turnover, just all in all shit play on top of shit on top of shit. I don't know what CC and Nurse were thinking on this. Both guys go behind the net. That never works out because I was a guy in front. 2-0 Buchnevich makes it for St. Louis. Late in the first period, and I mean late, I know that the window I have kind of made it hard to see McDavid. But late in the first period, Connor McDavid gets another assist. Apple Cider himself. Call him the apple tree, apparently. He gets the assist. Hyman gets his 39th goal, assisted by McDavid Hopkins on the power play. We got a 2-1 game after one. Crowd was mumbling, crowd was stirring, and this is when we found out about the trade. I will talk about the trade in another video. Now is not the time to talk about that. My thoughts are irrelevant after all. Oilers end up starting the second period pretty good. Hyman with his 40th of the year. McDavid and Bouchard make the score 2-2. Went into the third period, no scoring. Both teams were sloppy. Both teams were not very good. Both teams did not play a good game. Both teams. Not just the Oilers, well, St. Louis as well. Were not sharp. Passes were not good. Went into overtime, and of course, overtime had to be McDavid. Why doesn't he shoot? And when I say why doesn't he shoot, I am not going to lie to you guys. I am not going to sell this out. I'm not going to overstate this. McDavid had four grade A chances in the slot to shoot, and he passed. Passes went nowhere. Passes hit a skate, or the player took a shot, and it was an easy save. McDavid passed up opportunities to pass. He could have shot, probably could have scored, but thank fuck the guy shot in overtime. I'm sorry, but fucking Christ, kid, shoot the puck. This is where we're going to get in the first goal. Oh, there it is. 40 goals on the season for Zachary Hyman. Can't snout at that at all. I like it now that you got that. And the third goal in overtime. Enjoy some amateur footage. And I mean very, very amateur footage. You see here, Ekholm could have passed the puck there, didn't. Skated all the way back to behind his net. Behind his net, yeah, we had pretty good seats. Ekholm up, back to Ekholm. Ekholm gives it to McDavid. McDavid with speed, cuts around you, takes the shot, top corner, he shoots, he scores! 25.3 seconds left to go in overtime. That's your overtime winner. McDavid does get the job done in overtime, 3-2 for the Oilers. Unfortunately, it had to take overtime on a team that played last night. Well, 2 nights ago now against the Winnipeg Jets. What a snipe shot, though. Like, just the snipiest shots. Ting tong. Top shelf. Man, sorry for the amateur footage. That's kind of the best I got. Like I said, Oilers win, play love, bum, baby. What a goal. Like, that hug right there is just, Stu is, like, that right there, man. Like, it's incredible. I'm going to leave you with a quick little TikTok.
Why?
Hey?
Why?
Why? Because we fucking can!
because we fucking can. And if we can, we do. And if we lift our heel off their necks now, they'll just come at us.
Do you like to draw with crayons? I do. But I'm not very good at it.
Oilers play March 3rd. Sorry about that, guys. Next game is March 3rd against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sorry, next game is March 2nd against the Seattle Kraken in Seattle, followed by the Penguins on March 3rd. So back-to-back to start the month. I think the Oilers are going to take both games, go on a 4-game heater. But that's it for me. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys on March 2nd. Enjoy. Have fun. I will be live March 2nd at 2 p.m. It is a matinee. Oh, gravy. Matinee in Seattle. As always, my name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.